My name's Rob Luggy, Field Sales Engineer for Cambridge Sound Management. I'm here today to talk about the three major components of our sound masking systems. The primary component is the emitter. The emitter is a small, direct field loudspeaker specifically tailored to work with our systems in the most efficient way possible. They feature a very small 1-inch driver. They're small on purpose in order to get the maximum sound dispersion, absolutely necessary for even sound masking coverage throughout a space. You'll notice on the back of every emitter is two RJ45 connections. These are an in and out to daisy chain the emitters together. You'll also notice a small set of 3 dip switches. These allow fine-grained adjustment of the masking levels from each emitter independently of all the others on a daisy chain. Emitters are very straightforward to install. They simply slide into a hole in the middle of a ceiling tile and lock in from the back on this slip ring. And that's all. No tile bridge is required because they weigh only 5.6 ounces, just a little more than a baseball. Emitters come in a standard white that works with almost every ceiling tile available. We also offer black for the rare instances where you need to go into a black ceiling tile or a blacked out open ceiling. The caps simply pop on from the front and you're all set. We have other mounting hardware that will work no matter what ceiling you're working with. We start with the standard acoustic ceiling tile mount that ships in every box of emitters. We then have optional hardware for either drywall that allows you to go really into any hard ceiling, a universal bracket that is perfect for open ceilings or any circumstance where you need to mount onto threaded rod or a 1/4x20 bolt, a beam clamp that works with any kind of standard truss or beam work, and a plenum back can specifically designed for jurisdictions with special fire requirements. Most of these hardware pieces are available in black to complement the black emitter caps. We also offer white emitter caps that allow you to custom paint the emitters to match woodwork or any time there's a special interior design requirement. The second major component of our systems is the control module. The control module is the heart and brain of our systems. You can think of our modules being sized in a small, medium, and large kind of approach. The small is the QT100. The QT100 drives up to 120 emitters with one single zone of control, which with typical ceiling heights is about 12,000 square feet of coverage. Medium is the QT300. The QT300 drives up to 360 emitters in 3 zones of control, which is about 36,000 square feet of sound masking coverage. The large, the QT600, drives up to 720 emitters in 6 zones of control for up to 72,000 square feet of coverage. The choice of control module is made based on the size and needs of the space. All control modules perform the same basic functions and share a similar topology on the inputs and outputs. We'll use the QT600 as an example. You'll notice that there are 12 output RJ45 ports in pairs of 2. We give you 2 masking outputs per zone of control, with each output supporting up to 60 emitters. You'll notice a 13th RJ45 connection to place the QT600 or the QT300 on your network. You'll also notice a group of terminal block connections. These give you connections for up to 2 external audio sources and emergency contact shutdown. Configuration and adjustment of our control modules is achieved in 2 main ways. The most basic controls are accessible from the front panel, tactile buttons, and LCD panel. The most important settings are controllable from here, including masking level and audio input level. More advanced features are accessible through our web-based monitoring and control software. Monitoring and control software can be accessed from any internet-capable device with a web browser connected to the same network as the control module. More advanced features such as time of day level, auto ramping, and equalization controls are accessed through the web-based monitoring and control software. The QT300 and QT600 control modules can be either wall-mounted or rack-mounted with an optional accessory. The third major component of our system is simply the cabling. All emitters come packaged with pre-terminated, pre-tested, category-rated cabling. The three components together, the emitters, the cabling, and the controllers, make the complete QT Pro sound masking system.